What's up, everybody? Hey, so I thought I'd vlog for a little bit, and I don't typically do this, but maybe I should do it more often, because my podcast might be discontinued by November because Blip.tv is being ridiculous about the audio settings they pick. So anyway, I wanted to talk about employment today, because that's what I'm going through right now, and it's really frustrating, and yes, I'm wearing my hat again. I've decided that's my thing. My thing is that I'm going to wear a hat. I don't ask, I don't know, but that's my thing right now, because I don't know. I think I should have a thing. Like a catchphrase, except it's more of an image phrase, or a meme. Anyway. So I'm looking at stuff about Toys R Us and places in Nashua, New Hampshire. That's where I'm moving, by the way. And it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Every single job is so overly cheerful about what they're going to do for me, what they're going to do, what I'm going to accomplish, all this silly, silly nonsense. And, you know, it's all about teamwork and working with the managers, you know. All workers have to subsume themselves to the managerial class. Yeah. And I just hate it. I absolutely hate it. This is mind-numbingly bad. Like, all this optimism and blind obedience to consumerism, and of course it's you know, it's big corporations like Toys R Us. I'm looking at Target, Dunkin' Donuts, all these big corporations that I don't want anything to deal with. At least I'm not working for Walmart, right? But all these big corporations I don't want anything to do with, and they completely take away the workers' autonomy via, you know, under the guise of put everything to the consumer. Like, this is just an unorganized rant about unemployment, or getting employment. And, you know, really, I feel like they'd artificially make me be happy. Like, if I was at Dunkin' Donuts, I'd have to smile every time and say, "Hi, how's it going? Do you want a donut? You want a donut? What kind of donut do you want?" Like, no offense to people who do that shit. If they can do that and do it naturally, that's fine. But that's not me. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do retail. I don't want to work with customers. I don't want to. Oh God, if the people who hire me ever see this, they're gonna kill me. But I don't care, because I want to speak my mind and I want to get this out. I don't understand this stuff. I don't understand the kind of culture and environment that they're trying to breed. Well, I mean, I do. I get it. They want an environment where they can basically make the worker subservient to the managerial class via this illusion of teamwork and stuff. I mean, maybe I'm just being overly cynical and skeptical, and you know, I haven't had real job experience. I'm going strictly from what I've seen today, from the videos, from how they talk, from rhetoric that I've heard before, from all this stuff. It's bullshit. It just sounds like bullshit. All this shit is like too good to be true. It is. You know, it probably is too good to be true. So I just wanted to get this out. I just wanted to get out my emotions about this. And, you know, I don't typically vlog. I typically talk about politics, or I do base, but I wanted to take a break from both of those things and vlog for a little bit and just talk about, you know, I mean, it's just such a different thing for me to be applying for jobs. It's not something I've done many times in my life. And, you know, a lot of the jobs, I don't have a car right now, so a lot of the jobs, you know, I have to either walk to or I have to take a bus to, which means, you know, I'll be losing money as I gain money. You know, maybe not a big amount, but if I don't want to walk the whole way in fucking winter, then, you know, I'm going to have to take a bus, which means I'm going to have to pay money, unless the bus is free or because it's subsidized by a college or something. That's actually what happens here in Grafton. There's a advanced transit, and basically they're free. Like, you can ride them for free to anywhere, because the college in wherever, what is it called? Dartmouth? Yeah, Dartmouth College. God, I'm sorry, I couldn't think of it. Dartmouth College, I guess, subsidizes them because it's good for, you know, the college if they subsidize buses, so they'll come up to them. So anyway, sorry about that tangent, but it's just, yeah, I don't really respect what they're trying to do. I don't like the looks of it. I don't like the looks of it. It just seems so bland, so boring, so bad, so overly commercial. Like, the main thing for me, one of the main things is that I'm going to have to be overly happy for no fucking reason at all. I'm going to say, "Hey, sir, would you like to buy this? Would you like to see the thing over there? what about over there? Like, I don't like that. I don't want to be overly happy. I want to be myself. And these companies don't want me to be myself. These companies want me to be someone completely different just so they can make a fucking buck. I'm pretty sure that's called exploitation. It seems like exploitation to me. They want to change my habits, my patterns, my moods, my tendencies, the way I act in life, because they just want to make a buck. Like, that doesn't seem fair to me. And basically, I can't work for myself because I'm fucking poor. And I don't have a lot of knowledge about starting up on something. I mean, I needed to learn more about computer coding soon. Here comes a yawn. I should be doing this. It's like 11:43 at night, but I just wanted to get this out of my system. Yeah, it's like, you know, and some of these jobs, the Toys R Us jobs specifically I've been looking at, look just ridiculous, and working very close with management. You know, I'm not saying all management's bad. I'm not saying all companies are terrible. I'm not even saying all workers are mindless or all bosses are bad. But it's just, you know, I'm just saying emotional stuff right now. It has some reasoning in it, some logic, but I fully admit I'm not being as logical as I probably should be right now. So, you know, before you criticize and say, you're the typical left libertarian, you think all bosses are bad and derp. Well, and by the way, that was a nose scratch. That was not a nose pick. There is a distinction to be made. Anyway, no, I don't think all bosses are bad, and I don't think all companies in managerial classes. Well, sure, managerial classes are bad inherently. I also haven't read up enough on all three things to make such a huge notion, but I won't generalize that far. I'm just saying, in the particular cases that I've seen today, from Boston Market to Kohl's to Toys R Us to, I haven't even checked Target and Dunkin' Donuts. I checked out Dunkin' Donuts a little bit, and, you know, it's just barf-worthy. For me, all this blind optimism and worshipping of things that I can't stand, I don't like it. You know, I really don't like it at all. And I guess that's what it comes down to. I really don't like it. I don't feel like I belong there. But I have to. I mean, I'm moving to Nashua in less than a week now. I gotta get a job so I can help support my grandmother or myself until I move to Mass with Lauren. I think that was a nose pick. That was probably a nose pick. It could have been a nose scratch. That was a nose scratch. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what else to say. If you know, you feel like I'm being hyperbolic, or you have experiences with jobs that aren't so bad in retail, or you want to suggest to me a job that's in Nashua, or, you know, just a company in general that you have worked at and you didn't find was too bad, you know, please let me know. I haven't applied to any of these places yet. I've been looking off and on for a few hours now, and I've been watching Nintendo Capri Sun's vlogs, which got me to want to vlog too. I just feel like they don't want me to be myself, and that's what really damages me, I guess, is that I don't want to be someone who they make me out. I don't want to be someone I'm not. I don't want to be artificial. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be plastic. I don't want to be controlled by these corporations. But to make a buck, it looks like you have to be, to some extent or another. I mean, you could get skills by yourself, but that's difficult. And, you know, it's a lot of capital, and I have, you know, student loans that I need to pay off, and I have all this shit. And, you know, it's just it's a certain kind of slavery where I'm basically, you know, I'm not coerced or forced, but my options are artificially limited by government interference in the economy and by big corporations lobbying for such interference as well. Regulations that hurt the little guys and benefit the big guys, the big players. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I should really go to bed, and I actually hung up with my girlfriend. I was trying to explain to her how I felt, but I was like, no, I need to vlog about this so I don't forget about everything. And yeah, I should really talk to her instead of vlogging about this, but I don't know. This really bothers me. I hope I'm not the only person who this really bothers, but maybe I am. Maybe I'm just crazy again, you know, me being crazy. You know, I've wanted to say for a while this thing, you know, I live in the woods nearly by myself. I have radical views. I'm an atheist, which isn't that radical, obviously, but adds to it. I have some mild social disorders, just like autism or whatever. You know, typically, totally not crazy or anything, but Anyway, those are some of my thoughts. Any sympathies or criticisms are welcome, but I'm just vlogging, so peace.